Hello and welcome to the final edition of Stockwatch for the trading week. And so I'm just looking at two English supermarket chains at the moment, which are Morrison's and Marks and Spencer's. If you remember a few sessions ago, I reported on Morrison's bidding war, which seemed to rumble on and on and on with a few two companies in particular called Fortress and CD&R. This is Clayton, W and Rice. They particularly have had their latest offer of £9.7 billion accepted, and now we're just waiting for Fortress to come back to see if they're going to up the ante and provide another bid. But with CD&R, they have agreed to provide extra support to Morrison's pension funds if it takes over the supermarket group, and this is very important because the shareholders do want that protected, and trustees did warn that a debt-fueled buyout would maternally weaken its retirement scheme. So it has actually basically put a little bit of icing onto the top of the cake for their bid of £9.7 billion. And obviously, as I said, it's been going on and on now for a few months with Fortress. This is a private equity firm in America as well. So we'll wait and see if that comes into fruition. The board has agreed to recommend CD&R's £2.85 a share offer, but Fortress, which bid £2.70 share, it could still come back with a higher offer, like I said. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. And Marks and Spencer as well has said it's closing 11 of its stores in France due to Brexit embargo. So this is due to red tape that's coming in because of Brexit, and 11 of the stores have closed at the moment, and this is because it cannot, it has got complexities to serve fresh food, and it's near enough impossible for that to happen due to the red tape. And now that this has happened in France, could it happen in other countries such as Czech Republic and other places that have stores in the country? So we'll see if that affects market value eventually. Morrison's, there's not really too much to say on the topic because since the bidding war did start, we've had these jumps again and again and again because of the valuation that would be if the deal does go through. It hasn't gone through at the moment, but if it does go through, then we could see further accentuation to the upside. However, we are seeing now exhaustion coming in on all indicators, also stochastics and RSIs, momentum, MACDs, everything that you can place. I've just got the RSI open at the moment, and obviously these divergences are not looking too great for Morrison's because there could be a bit of a slowdown and exhaustion in prices, and we could start hitting the top border of this Ichimoku cloud, which could mean price exhaustion, and we could see it fall quite suddenly. So just keep looking out for that if you are buying, if you are bid on the stock. And just a quick look on the 4 hour. I just want to kind of accentuate, we're moving in a flat pattern at the moment because we didn't get any other news since the last big jump, which was roughly at the end of August, where we got the next offer from CD&R. So we'll see if that comes into fruition. But as you can see here now, prices are just touching the Ichimoku cloud, and this could obviously mean that there is a little bit of exhaustion going to happen, and prices will start moving to the downside. If they do, then this gap here, I'd be expected to start being covered, let's say. So we could see a drop of roughly about 20 pence on the share there. So let's see if that comes into fruition as well. And also just a quick look on Marks and Spencer's as well. Not too great in the way that Morrison's has been, but Morrison's is a different story with their buyout schemes. Looking at Marks and Spencer's, we've had this great accentuation, and now we're seeing a little bit of exhaustion as well in price. If we scale it right back to before the pandemic happened, we are seeing prices start to try and get up to these particular levels, but it kind of missed out on this especially. And we're just waiting to see what the outcome is now for everything else. So I'll just be seeing, I was expecting another push at these particular peaks, but we're seeing a bit of exhaustion now. We're still quite far away from the Ichimoku cloud, so it doesn't mean that all hope is lost at the moment. It just means that there might be a little bit of a price exhaustion as we go into, we're moving at the back end now of Q3, so as we go into Q4, we've got the holiday season as well coming up. Usually a good time for companies like Marks and Spencer's, but we'll see if we get a little bit of profitability and a bit of another sales push as you can see here, almost touching the Ichimoku cloud again. So we'll see if that does start to develop a engulfment, and then a sell position would be viable there for another move, another leg downwards. So we'll see if it all goes to plan and see what the outcome is for these two mega stores in Britain, that's for sure. So that's all from the Stock Watch this week. Like I said, last video of the week. Any comments or queries, please add them to the post and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead and a great weekend ahead, and bye for now.